Hey guys, Cam here from TodaysiPhone.com, and this is the STM Studio for iPad Air. It's a case similar to the Smart Case by Apple in that it's got a shell on the back and a cover on the front that acts as an auto weight cover equipped with magnets, etc. Now if we look inside the case, you can see that the actual back shell is made almost entirely of plastic. There's a small patch of microfiber lining on there just to stop the back of your iPad from getting too many scratches and scuffs. And on the back, it's again all the same plastic, except they've coated it with like a soft touch texture on top of the plastic material. Again, inside the front cover is the same microfiber lining that you'll find here, and on the front, as you saw already, it's black, but you can get them in other colors. There is a green, a purple, and a red version of this case. Now, why I wanted to show you this case is because it's made by STM, and almost every single time I've tried an STM case, the quality has been fantastic. And I've had this for about a couple of weeks. Almost got to the point where I'd forgotten to review it, and then I remembered I don't get to keep this one. I have to send it back. So I should review it. And I will review it, but I will say I've used it as my main iPad case now for the past, like I said, past couple of weeks or so. Now the case itself is very snug fitting, and that's something I've found a lot with STM's cases. They're really precise with their measurements and how they fit around the design of the iPads. You'll find that there's not really any error of margin or margin of error anywhere. So if I zoom in around the corners, you have to forgive the fingerprints on my iPad. You'll see that it is really snug, apart from where there are obvious like indentations. You'll see around the corners where it holds tightly, there's not a gap anywhere. You can see that all the way around the iPad. It's very snug, and if you look at it from this side, you'll see again that there's barely even a raised edge. You'll see it's almost exactly the right level, the same level as the iPad itself. You can see on here. It's very well made. At the bottom you'll see that it's completely exposed, so your speakers and your lightning connector all exposed there, so you can use those quite easily. On the top you'll see you've got your headset jack, your microphone, and your power and lock key, as well as your volume buttons are all easily accessible. Although some people might like to have the buttons protected, I quite like having them exposed so I can get to them easier. Feels more natural that way, I think. Now what I really love about this case is, unlike most smart cases or the ones that are trying to be smart cases, it doesn't just go to the edge of the screen. Now most cases will stop here, but this has got this really handy tab that kind of goes around and fastens around the back. It's got a magnet inside there, so once you take it around the back like so, it kind of sticks on to the back. And that means that it doesn't wriggle around, it doesn't move, it doesn't leave any of your display exposed, and it holds itself there really well. So if you're throwing it into a bag, carrying it around with you, it's not just going to move around and leave your screen exposed. Now you can also use it and fold it back to use it as a stand for two different angles. You can have it so you can have it as sort of a stand like this, or you can use it in typing mode. You can put it like so, and you've got a nice angle for typing on. And you'll see as I press the screen, it doesn't really lose its shape, it doesn't give too much. It's a nice rigid stand, and it holds itself really well considering it's made out of fabric. So all in all, it's rather a fantastic case, and it's something I've loved using. I've had it for a couple of weeks, like I've said, and I've really enjoyed using that. In terms of buying one of these, you can grab them on Amazon. They come in at around $45 in the States. In the UK, it's about £35–40. I will leave a link in the description box to the UK and the US links for where you can buy them, but it is a really fantastic case, and it's something you should consider. If you want to check it out in more detail on STM's site, you can do. I'll leave a link to that. That's stmbags.com. I've been Cam. If you want to follow me on Twitter, ask me any questions about anything to do with iOS, iPads, iPhones, then please feel free. I'm at @TIP_Cam, and I will see you again soon.